Well, hello. It's that Wednesday PPM show again. Plus, we have a gallery. So, please get your builds posted before 8 if you are showing them. As per usual, please stick to the PPM rules. No sexual content and no swearing in the chat, please. And yes, Mark will be keeping an eye on me, Panzer. Yes. So we put this live stream on every Wednesday and every Friday for the Peterborough Plastic Modelling Group, which is a Facebook group. So we do it for those. The reason why I say please stick to the rules because there will be minors watching, and we don't want to get into no trouble, do we? That's including you, Mad Dog. Yes, I know. So
that's including Raggy as well.
Well, Raggy's in the drawer, so you know, Raggy Junior. So yes, so we have Mr. Max Mods.
Evening.
And we have Simon's Plastic Scale Modelling.
Good evening.
And also we have Dave Matt Builds.
Good evening.
We still haven't got Ron with us because he's not quite there yet, but he's hoping to be back at the bench soon, very soon, he said. So I have spoke to him today. He is getting there. So Ron, if you're watching, we all send our good well wishes, mate. And we'll hope to see you back soon. So let's get into the chat, shall we? If you guys want to go down camera. Okie dokie. So we've got Mr. Sprue and Glue in, and it says, hi, Lindsay, Pat, and panel and chat. Hi there, Sprue.
Hi, Sprue.
Hi, Sprue.
Mark's Mods put the Facebook group in. So this is a closed group. So it's not a public group. So you are 99% protected because we are very keen on taking how can I put it, taking the trash out. So so you are well protected. We don't allow rivet counters or anything like that in the group. We just don't allow it.
As a member, you are well looked after within the group.
Yes, you are. Yes. So membership is free. So if you want to join this Facebook group, you're quite welcome to. Just press on that link there. And we'll see about getting you a membership. So we've got Mr. Panzer Cat in too. And he says, meow. Hello there, Panzer.
Hello,
Panzer. We've got our Apple from Bonnie, Scotland. And he says, evening, folks. Here we go again. Happy as can be. All glue snippers in priority.
Apple.
Okay. Yeah, welcome in, Apple. Panzer Cat says, evening, Lindsay. Remember, no potty mouth tonight. So, Panzer Cat also says, evening, Mark's Mods. Keep him in check tonight.
I will try.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. He'll time me out or take me off panel. Panzer Cat says, evening, other panel members. He also says, good evening, Apple. We've got Mr. David Markey in, and he says, evening, Lindsay. Hello there, David Markey.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
David Markey says, evening, folks. Panzer says, evening, David M. David Markey says, hello, David. He also says, hello, Panzer. He says, hello, Apple. And he says, hello, Mark. Apple says, evening, David M. Panzer Cat and Sprue. Apple says, evening, Mark. Lindsay, Dave, Mac. David Markey says, hello, Dave. Apple says, evening, Simon. David Markey says, hello, Simon. Panzer Cat says, evening, Dave. Panzer Cat says, evening, Simon. And we've got Stephen Haynes Models in also. Welcome in, Stephen Haynes.
Hi, Stephen.
And he says, hi, Lindsay, Mark, Simon, and Dave. He also says, hi, Panzer Cat. Panzer Cat says, has Raggy Jr. been a bad Raggy? He's been very, very, very good. Yes.
For now.
Apple says, evening, Stephen H. Stephen Haynes says, hi, Apple. Panzercat says hi, Stephen. Stephen Haynes says hi, David Markey. Panzercat says, just wait, Lindsay, till Raggy Jr. becomes a teenage track. Oh, I'm dreading it. If he's anything like his father was, yeah. Following Ghost says hi, everyone. So, hello, Following Ghost. Welcome
Hi,
in.
Ghost.
Hello.
And Panzercat says hi, Sprue. Panzer says hi, Ron. Get well. Stephen Haynes says hi, Following Ghost. TBG Model Works is in, and he says hi, everyone. Hello there, James. Welcome
Hi,
in.
James.
Hi, James.
Panzercat says hi, Ghost. Apple says hi, Ghost and James. Panzercat says hi, TBG. Stephen Haynes says hi, TBG. TBG says meow, Panzercat. TBG also says hi, Apple. Note spelling Dobby. Yes. David Markey says hello, Stephen. TBG says hi, Stephen Haynes. David Markey says hello, Ghost. TBG says hi, David Markey. David Markey says hello, James, and that is the chat call for now. So we've got 12 people in so far. So everybody welcome in, even those watching in the background. We'll see what the guys are doing, shall we? So we'll go to Mr. Mark Spods first.
So I am back putting decals on Voyager tonight. I've done the wiring loom for the Enterprise D. That's all working now. So yeah, back on Voyager and hopefully finish these decals off at some point in my lifetime.
Are you having nightmares about decals yet?
Yeah, I'm seeing them in my sleep.
Yeah. Do they come to haunt you?
Yes.
Ooh. You're nearly there, Mark. Nearly there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll come back to you a little bit later.
Okay.
We'll go to Mr. Dave McBuilds.
Well, I'm doing the Enterprise, doing the holders for the lifeboats to go along here. There's 3 of them. Well, so and also I've sprayed the crane, which will be going there, but these will need spraying anyway. So that's what I'm doing tonight.
Cool. Nice one. Thank you very much. Okay, so we'll go see what Simon's doing. Looks as though he's got a Scammel commander there.
Yes, so I'm back on the Scammel. I've been busy with it. Building up that. I've built most of the trailer up. I'm just going to finish off doing the tractor unit tonight. Doing bits to that.
Cool. Nice one. We're coming back to you then later, Simon. Have fun.
Okay.
Okay, so what am I doing? Well, so what does the chat think I'm going to be doing tonight? So, I'm going to do, I started these minis quite a while ago, didn't I, if you remember? So, I'm going to do a little bit of work on these tonight. So, they look like pugs. Pugs.
Buggies.
Little Roxy Juniors. But I know Roxy is a French bulldog. It's not far off from the pug and a bulldog, is it? So, yeah. So these must be Roxy's relatives. So I should be doing these tonight. And that one as well. Not too sure what colour I'm going to do these. So anything could happen. Okay, so that is me as well as doing the chat. So don't forget, we have got a gallery tonight. So if you can post your builds before 8 p.m, please. Panzercat says, Mark, that's good to hear. I was so worried that the decal voodoo was a waste of time and perfectly good decal sheet. Right, let's get some water.
You see, he's off already and we've only just started. Lindsay, can I ask you a question?
What's that?
You know when Raggy Junior turns into a teenager,
Yeah.
are you going to be singing to it?
I'm going to have it seen to.
Yeah. Now listen. Just saying, you're just a teenage dirt rag baby.
Teenage dirt rag. Oh no.
Well, it all depends on what snips I'll have to use, the small ones or the big ones.
Yeah, the trouble is, he'll be a rampant teenager, so you better keep him away from 7 of 9.
Yeah.
He's got no chance.
Panzer Cat is laughing. So what are you guys in the chat been doing today besides watching me earlier? So Panzer says, nice one, Mark.
Weird things pop into my head.
I can imagine. Spoon Glue says, Lindsay, has your pug had a wash on it? Yes, I'm not even going to answer that, Spoon. You're trying to trick me into being a potty now. Trying to trick me. You bad guys. Bad guys. Panzer says, I was exploring Hope Country on the PlayStation and introducing sharp, pointed things into bad, very bad people. Ooh. Have to look out for Panzer and his pointy thing. Spoon Glue says it's nice to see Simon back at the bench. It certainly is. Apple says doing not a lot, prepared dinner, then ate it. Spag bowl, scurly stuffing, mango chutney, and for a sweet blueberry muffins and ice cream and beverage coffee. Nice. Nice one, Apple. Panzer Cat says I was making it a child-friendly explanation. Yes, I could see what you was doing there. Ghost says I spent most of the day trying to convince Sharon that the wind wasn't going to attack me, and he has been guarding me all day. Oh, bless him. So we've got some spare spaces if anybody wants to come and join us. Just let me know in the chat. The old boy's playing on his game, so anything is possible tonight, guys.
You notice he never gets a Scarborough warning like we do.
Well, I can't exactly time him out, can I? Shut him up. I was getting a bit iffy earlier. Just thinking, oh, this is going to be a fun night. You know what I mean?
Well, last week we had someone was doing building work by the telephone exchange,
All right.
and they managed to rip all the wires out of the telephone exchange.
Ew. So that was the reason last week then that you'd got no internet.
Yes, they only come back on Monday afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a load of places knocked out the internet.
I hope your internet provider gave you a discount.
Yeah, just a couple of weeks. I just wish it was actually better.
Spurn Glue says, Ghost, Lindsay prays that Roxy doesn't have wind every day. Hans the Cat says, now we know where Lindsay picks up his potty mouth from. Hans the Cat says from. Yeah, I knew what you meant. And we got Leo2A7DK. Hello there, Alex. And he says, so we're back again. Evening, gents. Chat. Regards from Denmark. Alex.
Good evening.
Nice to see you again in time today. Panzercat says, my auto carrot seems to like replacing from to fry. Weird. Panzercat says, hi, Alex. Apple says, evening, Alex. David Mocky says, hello, Alex. Yes, that was a really good stream earlier. Amazed at the amount of people that was actually watching it. It went into the YouTube bit. There was 75 people watching it, which was good. $16 people in. Thank you very much, everyone. So don't forget, we do have a gallery today. So if you want to show your builds, please get them into the group. And if you're not a member of the group, there's a link at the top of the chat. If you'd like to join this Facebook group, just press on the link, send a request, see about getting you a membership. And a membership is free. But if we don't know you, you will be vetted. all kosher, then you will get accepted. I mean, let's face it. I mean, even Panzer's in the group, so you know. I must stress those people that's got YouTube channels and are members of the Peterborough Plastic Modelling Group. We don't mind you posting your YouTube channels on condition that you do actually post your builds in the group. We're not taking a liking to people just using it to promote their YouTube channels and not post. So be warned.
The only time I ever post a video of Lindsay is when it's definitely a plastic model kit.
Well, I don't mind as long as, you know, we don't mind as long as they are posting their builds in the group. We don't mind promoting their YouTube channels. But it's when they're coming in, just posting their YouTube channels and not doing anything else.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You notice I never post my part works in there.
Because if it keeps happening, I'll start removing them. Panzercat says it was indeed an excellent stream earlier, and I didn't want to pick on Mark. I will have you know. Alex says, "Oh, Mark's mods love the Intrepid class. Might give Star Trek Voyager a go again sometime." Panzercat says, "I'm here because I'm cute and fluffy." I was going to answer that, but I'm not going to. Definitely not going to answer that.
To tell you the truth, this Voyager kit I've done, I've had no problems with it whatsoever.
I've got exactly the same kit in my stash. I'll wait to see how yours turns out.
When are you going to do the submarine together?
Next year.
Right,
Yeah, that's next year now. The problem is Lindsay keeps on buying Warhammer. We say next year, we didn't say it was 2026 though.
Oh, so.
He's off.
Okay, Ron's in. Hello there, Ron. Welcome.
Hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
And he says, well, it's in panel and all in chat watching on my laptop.
Oh, is that because you're in the litter tray?
Panzer Cat says, hey, Ron. Apple says, evening, Ron. God, he's not been in 2 minutes and Mark's straight at him. Panzer Cat says, next year, that's only 35 days away, yeah. It's like I said, I'm getting through my work in progress. As well as, you know, keeping the Warhammer streams going. Not got many more to go, really. God's sake, they've got orangutan in the room.
What was he going to do then?
What the?
Jordan Bennett.
So we had similar to where I am, Linz.
Yeah, I'm putting the graphs up on the bench tomorrow. And they'll mash that other side up. Start spraying the camo on the other side. I might do a video of me doing it. We'll see. Pantscat says, Lindsay, the brown smelly stuff rolls downhill. I'll pick up Mark. Mark's picks on Ron. Ron, unfortunately, runs to the litter tray. Alex says, yeah, been in some chats that was less than decent. Why, if you love the hobby, give it a like. All these people who says, if you don't do it like this, you're doing it wrong. Don't need that fun. Yes, exactly.
That just spoils it.
It does, doesn't it? I've actually seen many of people leave the hobby because of it, because of ribbon counters. They have actually given it up altogether.
I get it a lot with the Titanic, but they don't realise I know more than the average person about the ship. Oh, when I was started building the Hachette Titanic, oh, you don't want to be wasting your money on that. There's better ones out there. Like, yeah, I'm doing that too.
Yeah. I think as long as you got a good representation, you know, of near enough the thing,
Well,
then yeah,
a bit like the Titanic is, show me proof something was that colour.
exactly.
Give me proof something was like that, because most of the photographs of the Olympic class liners was the Olympic.
Yeah, because there wasn't many of the Titanic at all,
No,
was there?
because they'd all taken the pictures for the Olympic, so they found no need to take pictures of the Titanic.
Yeah. Yeah, they just spoil it for everybody else, don't they? No. Goes a bit too far, doesn't it?
It does. But like we say, you know, there's no accurate, you know, every day they're discovering something new.
No. Well, I used to follow a channel called Fun in Scale. And it was quite fun to watch, you know.
Mm.
And okay, his modelling skills were quite limited, but to me, they turned out okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was good to watch. It was good in detail. The way he represented himself, the way he represented his videos, and he, I suppose, about a month, 2 months into his live streaming, and not live streaming, making his videos, he started to get ridiculed. You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah.
It started like popping up in his comments on his videos and stuff like that. And some of the comments that I read was really, really cruel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it really got to him in the end. And all of a sudden, he just said enough is enough. He's not having it no more, and he left. He did make a comeback just before Christmas last year. Put 2 videos out, and it hasn't been seen since.
I think to do YouTube nowadays, you've really got to be thick-skinned.
Yeah, it was really cruel. Some of the comments were horrible.
Yeah.
Well, I had some bad comments a while back, and I just delete them.
Yeah. I mean, the hobby's all about having fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And them cruel comments that he got, it's just jealousy.
Mm.
Because they probably can't do it themselves.
Wait to get to the chat.
The next chat is, what's Dave in about?
Oh yeah, what Dave in about? World War II aircraft carrier. Yeah. So what are you building, Dave?
USS Enterprise CV6 from the Second World War.
DBG says, Lindsay, your son deserves a timeout. Laughing at it. I know. I'm gonna have to go in there to him in a bit. David Marcus says the half sister Britannic was converted to a troop and hospital ship.
That's
so
right.
most of her decor was removed before she was commissioned.
It's not much. It wasn't. It just didn't get fitted with the decor.
Right. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
I think that's why Lindsay's muted, because he's going to blast him.
I think his son's going to be on the naughty step.
Yeah, I'm back now. Panzercat says, I agree, don't let the trolls win. Exactly.
No.
Panzer says, someone is going to get a raggy slap. No, he didn't realise I was streaming, otherwise he wouldn't have done it. We have this truce now, you know. But 16 people in anyway. Yeah, I used to love watching it. You get so many YouTubers, they come and go though, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Even well-established ones.
Yeah.
Somebody me and Dave Mack know has only just come back to YouTube after about a 2-year break.
Yeah. Well, it can be pretty demanding sometimes, you know.
Well, yeah, but he didn't stop. He didn't stop doing his hobby. He just didn't do it on YouTube.
No. I did find that this is the reasons why I've cut back on so much of it. It was how can I put it? It was kind of like spoiling my hobby. I didn't enjoy it so much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It felt more like a task and a chore than a hobby. And I think once it starts to get like that, then I think you have to consider what you're going to do, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you're just having fun with other people as well as, you know, building your work, showing your work.
When it stops being fun, don't do it anymore.
Yeah. That's sometimes why I take a few days out, you know what I mean? I kind of like disappear.
I think that's what Chris Davis has done. He's not seen him on here for a long time.
At the end of the day, I mean, I was so close to being monetized, I still am, but I'm not prepared to sit there 24/7 at this computer and this modeling table. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you don't do anything for a few days, it does affect your channel because they start knocking back your watch hours, your subscribers, because they hide your subscribers, you know. I can sit there and probably say what was it, a week ago I had 179 subscribers, and I hadn't live streamed or put a video out for nearly 4 days, and it took it right back down to 172. When I started putting content back out, that's when my subscriptions all shot up again, and there weren't any new subscribers at the time. So they do hide your subscribers. It's to push you to stay at the computer.
Yeah, but not only that though. I mean, you've got a life from the computer though, haven't you?
Well, exactly. Yeah, you know, you've got a life, but it's just their way of making sure you stay there. Because I've noticed, even though I'm not monetized, some of my older videos, because I've watched some of them back, and they've got adverts in them.
Yeah, YouTube reserves the right to put adverts in your videos, even if you have told them not to.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Alex says that hanger deck is getting pretty sweet, Dave. Regards, Alex.
Yeah, they'll just show you the full look, all of it. Let me just shift this out of the way. That's not go on yet.
TBG says, like Aussie Trekkie, yeah, I know him. He used to get hit by trolls big time. Yeah, it's not necessary.
No, it's not.
Apple says Lindsay disappears, but we know when he's been down the Warhammer store pursuing the shelves. Panzer says, I will admit the past 2 months I've had away from being on live streams. I've enjoyed watching DVDs and playing on the PlayStation. Well, yeah, you see. There is a life without YouTube.
Yep.
I mean, at one point, MCC UK, individually, we were doing nearly 7 days a week live streaming.
Yeah.
And it just got to the point where we just didn't have any time for ourselves.
No.
You know?
You have to have time for yourselves. Even I've learned that now. Everybody.
You know, we used to be chatting till 1, 2 in the morning sometimes.
All right.
And then it's straight to bed, up next. And it was just no way of living at all.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. You know, I do like live streaming. I enjoy live streaming more than I do videos. You know, but there is a time when you have to take a break.
Mm-hmm. Says me who releases a video on Christmas Day.
Yeah, you're sad.
Yeah, that's me. I'll be releasing a video on Christmas Day.
You know what? After Sunday dinner, Julie will be at her desk stitching. Boys will be off doing whatever they're doing. So I'll be in here. I've probably already pre-recorded a video. And my theory is, well, people are going to get sick and tired of it after Christmas dinner. They might want to sit and watch a bit of YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, if there's anything decent on telly, I'm hoping to watch a few films this year.
If there's anything decent on, it's probably the same like you have on every year.
Yeah, if. It's a big if. Alex says, I switched from WH4 40k, Warhammer 40k, 135th, 116 scale armor, and 148 aircraft. So I am a perfectly stable guy. Yeah. Yeah. Trouble is with Warhammer, I enjoy it too much. You know what I mean?
But it's your hobby, and everybody spends money on hobby.
In a different colour.
It's just you're easily led down, Lindsay, when you go in there for paints, but end up picking something else up instead.
Well, the kit actually caught my eye. I was looking at the paints and I happened to look across. And I thought, am I seeing things or not? And I've always wanted this kit, this Castigator. And yeah,
The
so
castrator.
yeah, customer, yeah. Nice try. So yeah, I looked across and I thought, ooh. So I've got all the paints I needed, and I just had a shufty over, and it was the last one on the shelf, and it was screaming at me, "Buy me! I'm the only one left. I'm lonely." So yeah, and you can't guarantee it being back in the store for ages. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So I bought it. I see Dave Matt build his, you know. I think that's one of the first Sisters of Battle ones you bought, wasn't it, Dave?
What?
The Castigator.
No, it was the Baneblade, the very first one.
What, the Sisters of Battle?
I don't know. It's just a Baneblade to me.
Hamza says, decent on telly. What planet is Lindsay on? The broadcasters know folks will be watching DVD box sets or entertaining the family, so nothing decent gets shown till Boxing Day. Well, you get all the soaps, don't you? Christmas specials. I don't bloody watch them.
I need a bucket when I see them come on TV.
Gotcha. Why is it not going in there? I'm stuffing it.
Right, let that dry off for a bit.
Something is stopping this from going down, and I think I know what it is.
To tell you the truth, when we used to go to my grandparents when we were young, on Christmas Day, they always made us watch the Queen's speech. And I was like, why are we watching this? But, you know, we were kids at the time. But then since I lost both of them, I now watch it in memory of them.
Yeah. Okay, Panton says, Lindsay, has this model talked to you? I suggest he didn't. He definitely don't tell you, GP. Alex says, we must be over 135th on that Enterprise, Dave. I am right. Looks big enough in that camera view. It's 1/200 scale. 1/200.
For some reason, this flight deck's not going on now.
Panther Cat says, I'm lucky the past few years I've managed to work Christmas Day.
I think I know what's causing it. To stick.
So we'll quickly go around the benches. So we'll go to Mark spots first.
Okay. Right, guys. So I've done some little tiny ones on here. and I've been sorting out all these lifeboats. I'm on the last lifeboat for this top saucer section. So once that's done, I've got another decal to put on there, and then this bit will be done with all the decals. So, and then I can move on to other parts where they want even more decals put on.
Cool.
But I've been sat working.
Well, at least you'll be an expert at putting decals on.
Well, this model is teaching me things I never knew I needed to know.
Yeah, exactly. Right, Dave Mack.
I'm just getting this flight deck on. I'm having a bit of a problem. It's just for some reason something is jamming it, and I think I might know what it is. I think it's part of the photo etch underneath. That's stopping it from going on. So I'm going to have to try and figure this out somehow. Yeah, it's in the middle here. The middle here, it's photo etch here.
Is it one of those cross beams?
Yeah, it's those cross beams here.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'm going to have to try and figure something out. Don't know what.
Okay.
It looks like I might have to glue this deck down. Which was open to us.
Good assignment.
I am building up the winch part of this scammel. I've just threaded some cable on, so it looks like it's got some wire on it. And it's slowly going together. It's just very complicated.
Ah,
Very complicated. So that's all the parts to do. Just to build the winch.
There it is.
That half of the face.
yeah.
It's terrible.
You can manage it, Simon. Money works for it.
Eventually I will.
Yeah. I ain't got much to show. So, yeah, I'm just painting this little dude. Yeah.
I know what it is.
Let's see. Okay. Panzercat says, hey, Hammer Dave, put it in place. Alex says, just get some help from 7 of 9 Mark. Problem solved. My God, Jerry Ryan, she could assimilate me any day.
You know that, Lindsay, after Friday.
Yeah. I've got a resin figure of 7 of 9, Alex.
Let's just say Lindsay let it slip last Friday, not me.
Should fit now.
Well, we're just going to let that dry for a while before I put another coat on. Now, I managed to get, for those who haven't seen it, managed to get the AS90 finished. Be easier if I go up camera and be able to see it better.
That's better.
Oh, cheers. All finished now.
Nice.
All finished.
Nice work, that Lindsay.
Yeah. Nicely done. So there you go. That's the AS90 155mm howitzer. So that's another work in progress finished.
And Alex getting some help from 7 of 9. I'd have to form a queue because Lindsay would be at the front of it.
Yeah.
Sir Patrick Stewart's retiring from acting.
Who?
Sir Patrick Stewart.
All right.
He's retiring. He's doing this last X-Men film.
Yeah.
And he's retiring.
Well, he deserves it, doesn't he?
Oh, God, yeah. He wants to enjoy his season ticket at Huddersfield Town and, yeah, enjoy his retirement.
Yeah. Panzer says, Lindsay, the question is, did you post pictures on the gallery and on time? No, I didn't post any. I posted them last week. The photographs weren't that good. But yeah, they're there from last week. I'm sure Mark showed it last week.
Yes, I did.
Got nothing else to put in actually at the moment. Nothing else. Probably be a while before I post again. Alex says, Captain Picard, have the honour to stand down. Yeah. Great actor. Great actor. So, we have a gallery at 8 o'clock. So, if you want to get your last minute builds in, guys, please do it now. You've got a couple of minutes. So, I haven't seen too much what's in there this week. I've not really had time to look. Okay. If you're ready then, Mark.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So we'll go for the gallery then, guys. So sit back and enjoy the gallery.
Okay, so first of all, tonight we have Mr. Ken Ramers, who says, between last night and today, I finished up the 64th comet.
Wow.
That's an old kit. Nice. That's nice, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, I like that. It's nice. Very nice.
There's his playlist.
Cool.
Likes his rock music. Okay, so that was the link for the Friday PPM stream, which will be going ahead on Friday, but I won't be there. So this is Sprue, who's Revell 165 Outland TIE Fighter, stage 1, 2, and 3 on the solar arrays heat radiators. That masking is so crisp.
Mm.
Yeah.
There we go, just a couple of pictures from Sprue.
Nice one, Sprue. Thank you very much.
Okay, so this is Dave Mack. Work in progress. The flight deck and island isn't glued down yet. Loads of work to do on it before it gets stuck down completely, and plenty of photo etch still to go on.
That's a beast.
Yes. Excuse me.
I like the amount of photo etch that's got on it.
I bet Dave Mack's not.
Oh, I am. I'm really glad of it, especially on there.
There we go, guys.
Nice.
Nice one, Dave Mack.
Thank you.
Nice one, Dave.
Okay, so this is Hacken Gunny. So, Jar Jar Binks. I made this entirely with parts from my spare parts box and some scratch building. Oh, wow.
Different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty radical, that is. It's a nice build.
That is definitely, yeah.
I like those little frog lights on the top of that wrap. That's good.
Yeah, that's why they're saying it's got like Jar Jar Binks eyes. But yeah, very nice.
That's
Nice
nice
work.
work. Nice work. Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Ken Ramers again with dug out the junk bag 76 Dart Sport I got from Roger Shinglings at the fall KKIM meeting last month. Ah, right.
Machine. I remember that magazine, Street Machine. I used to collect it.
Nice one, Ken.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Okay, so this is post-apocalyptic modeling. I'm back, baby. Tribute to Resident Evil video coming soon.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Cool. I like that. Nice. Nice one.
There we
Nice
go.
work. Excellent
Wow.
work.
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, so we have Ron with a work in progress of the Autumn Group build Hawker Sea Hurricane Mark II-C and flight crew and pilot that I will be doing as a diorama. And now for the start of the Sea Hurricane Mark II-C cockpit and instrument panel got a bit done due to medical issues.
It's
Nice detail.
Nice bit of work on that, Dash, isn't it?
Mm.
Nice.
Just 2 pictures from Ron. Nice
Nice
work,
work.
Ron.
Nice work, that.
Okay, so this is Dorka. Getting close to the finish line, the 1970 Pontiac Firebird.
It's looking cool, that is.
It is looking good.
Mm. Question is, when he took these pictures, did he have a coffee and did he have his pants on?
Just you, Matt.
Only joking, Dorker.
Some nice work there. Nice work,
Yeah.
Doc. Excellent.
There we go. Nice one, Dorker. Okay, so this is Lindsay. Final reveal of the Revell 135th British 155mm AS90 self-propelled howitzer. I may weather this at a later date, but completed now.
That is brilliant. Excellent work there, Lindsay.
Do like that.
I don't think you should weather it, Lindsay.
Well, we'll see.
I think you've got it spot on there.
Notice there's two different shades of green in there.
Yeah.
Boom, shakala.
Nice one, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Very nice work.
Okay, so this is Sophie, and says, I got my paints for Space Marines.
I'm interested to see how these are going to turn out with these colours.
Yeah. Nice one, Sophie. Okay, so this is Dan. Lighting F6 172. Here is another one off the bench. English Electric Lightning F6 Airfix 172 in 111 squadron colours. A bit of what if, as like the last one, wearing squadron colours and identification numbers for an earlier mark. Not an orb build, as aftermarket exhaust cans, part of resin cockpit set from Barracuda Studios were used, and scratch built pilot tube.
Can't beat a look of a lightning.
No.
Very nice.
Excellent work there, Dan.
Very nice.
Looks like Thunderbird won there.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh.
Nice one, Dan. Thank you for posting.
Okay, so this is Lindsay again. I haven't posted anything this week. Next work in progress, out of the work in progress jar, OY 120L scale lorry. Kit is M Hart Bedford with KFS trans kit.
That's so different, mate.
Looks good, Lindsay. Done a good job on that.
I'm actually having problems trying to line the side panels up on it.
Yeah, they are a nightmare, them.
These ones are photo etch ones because they're a different angle shape.
Yeah.
I'm having a job to line them up.
Nice work though, Lindsay.
Let's get in there.
Okay, so this is Francois. Winter work in progress. #1 on the bench to be continued. Look at how organised that desk is.
Yeah.
Okay, just the 3 pictures, but yeah,
Nice one, Francois.
that's
Nice
gonna
one.
be
Very nice work.
yeah, looking good.
Looking forward to
Okay,
further build.
we've got Ron again. Work in progress of the autumn group build Hawker Sea Hurricane Mark 2C and flight crew and pilot that I will be doing as a diorama. And now for the start of the Sea Hurricane Mark 2C cockpit and work in progress of the autumn group build Hawker Sea Hurricane Mark 2C and flight crew and pilot. Has he copy and pasted how many times? That I'll be doing as a diorama, and yeah, he has. Now for the start of the Sea Hurricane Mark 2C cockpit now completed. Ah,
No, that does look good. Wow.
yes. There we go. Nice work, Ron.
Mm.
You know, that was a very long explanation.
Nice one, Ron.
Okay, so this is Mark Castle, Tamiya 135th Universal Carrier in German hands.
Nice.
Mm.
See, if Panzer was on the stream with us, he'd know everything about this.
It's a captured vehicle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's very nice. Nice work.
Paintwork
There we
is
go.
outstanding. Nice work, Mark.
Very nice indeed.
Okay, so this is Ronald. Just says under construction.
Nice. I like this.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice one.
It's going to be nice to see.
Nice work, Ronald.
Okay, so this is Ken Ramers with Junk Bag 76 Dart Sport Drag Car Project ready for paint.
Wow.
Nice.
And there's his playlist.
Nice one, Ken. Thanks for posting.
Nice work.
Okay, so post-apocalyptic modelling again with Chapter 21, Rat Rods versus Werewolves.
I'll just have to mute.
Okay.
Wow, look at the detail on that.
Yeah.
I like that engine,
Mm,
especially all that wiring as well.
looks like it's been hot wired.
Yeah, well and truly.
Oh, a heat wrap on the exhausts.
It's nice. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
done a cracking job on that.
it's a nice little dial, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice work.
Ah, so that's where he's done it from.
34 Slammer.
Yeah,
There we go, guys.
nice work.
Exhausts.
Okay, so this is Dieter. Update on the water bomber helicopter. I am not even going to try and say
Aerospatial. Aerospatial.
Something like that. I'll just go straight to the pictures.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There we go. Nice one, Dieter.
Thanks for posting, Dieter. Very nice
Nice
one.
work.
Okay, so we have Tommy with throwing some colour on this build and getting the interior controls mounted. I have to put the rear of the drivetrain in and dig up some front wheels.
Coming along nicely, this is. All we need now is Mel Gibson in the driving seat. I really like the rust effect on that. That's good.
Hmm. There we go.
Nice one.
Yes, very nice.
Thanks for posting.
Okay, so we've got Dave Mack again with work in progress. I put the gantries inside the hangar deck ready for the aircraft to be put on the lift to be brought up to the flight deck.
I think that's where they. I think that's part of the crane inside where they move the aircraft. I think it is, to be honest with you.
I would suspect so, yes.
Didn't they used to chain them up to the top of the ceiling on the bottom flight deck so they could have more space?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you, mate.
I think I remember seeing some pictures actually of them being kind of like chained up into the ceiling.
Mm.
Nice work, Dave Mack.
Thank you.
Very nice.
It's cool.
Okay, so that's Geordie Day's video on the Toyota Supra. Dieter again, no explanation for this one.
I think this is just a follow-up.
Yeah.
You don't see many helicopters posted in this group, but they're nice. Aren't
Well,
No.
makes a change though to see one though.
they? Come on, look. Come on, then.
Good work on that.
Almost.
Yeah. Yep. Nice one, Dieter.
Nice one, Dieter. Thanks for posting, buddy.
Okay, so Dieter again. With the squirrel safely parked in my cabinet, along with my other SIR and firefighting flying machines, time for the next build, starting with the underground this time, one that can be used as display for new appropriate machines, 172 scale and suitable for, yeah. Wow, F-14 Tomcat.
The Black Knight's history. Harrier.
Just the 3 pictures, so.
Nice one, Dieter.
Very nice.
Okay, so that's Lindsay putting in the link for tonight's live stream. So Mr. Ken Ramers again with finished up the interior on the 57 Ford Gasser. Or Gasser.
Gasser.
And there's his playlist.
Nice one. Looking forward to seeing more of that.
So we've got Edward Leonard finished this a few years back. Ryefield Charlie to test first time trying 4 color modulation. Thanks for looking. Cheers.
I think he means Challenger.
Right.
Wow.
I think.
Oh, it's different.
That is nice.
Nice work.
Very nice.
Yeah, done a cracking job on that.
Mm. There we go.
Nice. Some cracking builds here tonight.
Right, so go for the refresh. Right, so Edward Leonard finished the 120 Hasegawa Camel Lun 168 Machine Krieger a few years ago. Thanks for looking.
Wow.
Oh, I definitely like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Different, yeah.
Very different. That's cool. Nice.
There we go.
Nice, very nice indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Mr. James Mower with Airfix 172 Eurofighter Type 4 SDR-4 in what if aggressor scheme?
Just a free.
I like that. That's nice. I like it.
Mm. There we go. Nice paint job on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Ron. I've read that out. I'm gonna just go straight to pictures. So we're starting to weather it. And there we go.
Nice one, Ron.
Nice work, Ron.
Nice.
And then finally from Ron, I have another kit to do for a neighbour. It's the Queen's Guard as request. And that's what we'll be doing.
Nice.
Mm.
Very nice.
Nice.
And that is this week's gallery. Back over to you, Lindsay.
Cool. So yeah,
So,
fantastic gallery, guys. Thank you very much for posting your builds. Hope to see plenty more next week. Thank you. Thank you very much. Excellent gallery, guys. Okay. Alex says, what's Simon up to? Truck or more heavy mine protected vehicle? Panzer answered his question and said, Alex, Simon is building the Hobby Boss 135th Scammell Commander Tank Transporter. Apple says, lovely Firebird Dorker. Yes, it was nice. Really nice. Now, Panther Cat says, wait, we can take pictures without our pants on. No one told me that was an option. Alex says, thank you, Panther Cat. A desert theme one with a Matilda 2 on it, maybe. I'm not sure what Simon's going to put on it. What are you going to put on it, Simon?
It's the first Gulf War Challenger 1. This.
Ooh, yes.
When I finish painting it.
Wow, cool.
That's what's going on the back of it.
Nice one. Okay. Apple says, forget the weathering for that 155mm SPG as it's good as it is, Lindsay. Okay, thank you very much, Apple. Apple says, another what is some lightning from Dan? Yes. Alex says, nice to see the Hurricane in different colours. Panzer says, I just bought one of those Challengers. Apple says, nice aggressive Typhoon, James. Panzer Cat says, excellent work again from the viewers. David Markey says, excellent work, folks. Yeah, so yeah, it's a chat call. So yeah, back to drawing board. Too big of a gallery this week, wasn't it?
yeah, but it's winter time and people are doing more modelling in winter and posting more. So yeah, it took half an hour tonight.
As long as they're keeping you busy, man.
Oh, they always are.
Shall you be posting the Voyager when you've got a bit more progress on it?
Yes, probably. I might post some pictures of all the decals on the top once I've done it all.
I've forgotten I've posted actually.
Well, you were Mr. Oh, I posted last week.
Yeah. I've been to bed since then.
What you need to build next, Mark, is either F4C Vietnam colours or an F4E Phantom in Vietnam colours.
Any reason?
So you're moaning about the decals on there. Every access panel and near the access panel is a number to go on a Phantom.
Ah.
It can be up to 400 decals on a model.
Voyager currently has about 300 decals on it. I've got to put on.
Wow.
So you've been busy.
So I've got a lot to look forward to than when I do mine, Mark.
Yeah. Just imagine 7 of 9 inside a Lindsay.
Oh, God.
Could tear you apart, Lindsay.
Can I put a blindfold on and play blind man's buff with it?
I would say, but it's below full threshold.
So where do we need to stick these decals? Okay, Pantercat says, Mark, technically he did post last week after the stream. There you go.
Yeah.
Alex says, sorry, Simon, we are talking modern Scammell, yes, on with a Mark II Still Brew Super Nice or a Challenger Desert Rats.
Challenger Desert Gulf War 1. This is the diorama I'm going to be making. That one. The problem is I ain't got a spare wheel for the Scammell. Because Hollybob's never made one for it.
It's not sitting pretty, this. There it is. There's the trouble. Right.
Spoon Glue says, Lindsay, play Pin Your Tail on 7. Yeah. Alex says, I can imagine 7 and 9 anywhere, but the thought of getting her out of that probably would get me half-winded.
Still bleeding back. Can't push it back anymore. So let's go back. Got it. Right, let's go back. That's not coming. There's the problem. There's the problem. Let's move over. Smack. Got it. Finally. Right.
Sounds like Dave Matt's having a right old conversation with himself there.
Yeah. I'm having a right battle with this.
Panther Cat says, so has anyone found anything in the Black Friday deals that they like the look of? Panther Cat says, I know Lindsay is disappointed Warhammer doesn't do Black Friday deals. Yes.
Well, I did. The Arizona. Before it went back up in price. Oh, now what's stopping it?
I've not even bothered looking actually on the Black Friday sale.
To be honest with you, we shouldn't even have Black Friday sales. It's an American thing.
Yeah.
That seems to fit perfect. For some reason. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Bugger. I think that's how far I'm going to get it. Off knocked off there now. If I do this side down first, then I can mess about the other side tomorrow. Right. Right. I'm going to take a chance.
Alex says, I can see you are working hard on the flat top, Dave, but given the time on such important pieces, well spent. Nice work, mate.
Thank you. It is a bit of a pain.
Apple says, yes, Panzer, I bought a boomerang ball and some shelving units to house my Kobe jets on, complete with Perspex fronts. Antipac says, I worked for Asda on the one and only time they tried a Black Friday event. They ironically decided never to do it again. I can imagine why and all. I bet it was a free-for-all.
It was them videos you saw of people fighting over a TV.
Yeah.
Yep. That was fun.
Yeah, I remember when that first came out, they were all scrapping over a telly.
You're thinking, you know, what is the human race coming to?
I know.
You know?
I mean, what's the point in fighting over the telly?
I know.
I bet that telly's outdated now anyway, so was it worth it?
They were dated after a few months, didn't they? Then there's the worst one. Keeps doing upgrades.
Me, the television, if it works, it works. I had my television, when I had it second hand. I've had it for over 25 years. Massive, yes. It's never broke down once, touch wood.
Yeah, but Lindsay, wouldn't you prefer to have a bigger screen so you could look at 7 of 9 bigger?
Oh, I can see plenty of her when I watch it on the big TV.
It's not sticking.
Yep. Catch up with the chat again. Don't forget moderators to if you want to drop your channels in, you can do. You've got the spanners, so promote your channel if you want. Perks of being moderators. Okay. Panzer says I might have turned up at the next Asda group meeting wearing my old ballistic vest helmet. Quiet gear. Panzer says amazing for some strange reasons keeps sending me mail shop for the Star Trek t-shirts and hoodies, despite the fact I've never bought them before. Trying to convert you, you see, Panzer. Trying to convert him.
Oh.
Yes. So do this a little bit and we'll start winding the stream up.
There's nothing more I can do at the minute, so everything's stuck on there. I'll manage to do one side. Well, part of one side, I've got to do the bow next, and get that pressed down. And it'll be an all new repaint job. It's sticking.
Well, no, I'm done for the night.
That's some weird noise. Okay, Alex says, this is the scary part. Sat at a friend talking music. Never searched for it myself. When I came back home, Google suggested the exact record we talked about. Someone's listening. Yeah, if you got any phones, and yeah, they are listening to you all the time. Even Alexa or anything.
Hey, Lindsay, would it be all right if I show me new build?
Yeah, just hang on a minute, mate.
Yeah.
Panther Cat says Alex Big Brother is always listening. Panther Cat said that weird noise was not me. I thought you got your cheeks held together. Right, okay, Dave Mark.
Right, well, I got this today, which will be starting very soon. Oh, blimey. The USS Arizona.
1-200.
1-200.
Nice.
So that's
What
my next
config-
project.
What configuration she is? 1940s, isn't it?
Well, she was sunk in on December the 7th.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, but I mean before that.
Well, I think she was built in the early, I think it was the 1920s.
Yeah,
Because if you notice, the bow is curved at the front,
yeah.
like where the other ships were curved in, and this is curved out.
Yeah, which is what they call the Atlantic bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Nice one, Dave, mate. Okay, so following Ghost says, great stream and gallery. Alex says, I know my dear phone was on. Yeah, if you want to talk about anything, switch your phone off. So we'll go up cameras, guys. So, yeah. Apple says, I think the next Dave Mac project should be to build a bigger shed to house all them big ships.
Well, to be honest with you, I thought once this shed starts to go, I'm going to rip it all out, walls out and everything, get the flooring out, models out, and I have to buy a tent to put it all in. And then I'll have to get a 20 by 10 shed.
There you go, guys.
Why did you buy a shipping container?
Yeah, could do.
Okay, yeah. So we're come to the end of the stream, guys. So yeah, like I always say, thank you very much for everybody coming in. Chat. It's always nice to see people in the chat. Thank you, people watching in the background, and also those from the PPM group. Nice to see them too. And, yeah, thanks for watching. So yeah, thank you, Mark's Mods, for doing the gallery as usual. And thank you, Simon, for coming along.
Thank you for the invite.
It's nice to see you once again. And thank you, Mr. Dave Mac Builds.
Welcome, Lindsay. Thanks for having us.
We're always welcome, guys. Panther Cat says Ron needs a bigger litter tray if he starts building big ships. Apple says good show as usual, thanks to Panzer's Squibs. He always keeps everybody entertained in the chapters, our Panzer. Panther Cat says excellent stream again, guys. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Yep. If you like the stream, give it the old big thumbs up. Show your appreciation, guys. TBG says great stream. Thank you very much, James. And David Markey says thank you all for a great stream. So yeah, those with spanners, don't forget, feel free to put your links in the chat. Okay, so Friday, I'll be streaming again on Friday for the sci-fi build. As you know, Mark won't be joining us.
Nope.
He'll be back the week after. But I will have Dave Mack as my sidekick this week, Friday. So that will be from 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. Friday UK time. Alex says, love you for hearing our stupid chats. Always jet. Cool. So yeah, I should be back on Friday, and we'll see what else comes along. You know what I'm like? I can all of a sudden just pop up all of a sudden. So keep an eye out. Mark, you've got a weekend stream coming up.
Yeah, Sunday, 7 p.m. for the Parkwork live show.
Yeah, and Dave Mack.
I'll be live tomorrow night with Little History. I'll be bringing out a video out tomorrow as well.
Cool. Thank you very much. Which video is that going to be?
The Enterprise.
The Enterprise. And Simon, we'll hope to see you again next week if you are not doing anything.
Yes, I shouldn't be from now on.
Yeah, cool.
I should be free from now on.
Yeah, so we'll hope to see you again next week. Yeah. So all in all, chaps, we'll say good night. Thank you much. Like I always said, thank you very much, everybody. Give it that old big thumbs up. Show your appreciation for everyone. Be much obliged. So we'll say good night. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.